Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SPW, and tonight is a bit of a special occasion because you know what? Yesterday was my birthday, so this is a bit of a birthday episode, so you know what? I decided to do myself a favor and put in a fan request of my own. Mostly just to have this man make his debut. Ash from Evil Dead / Army of Darkness. You know him, you love him, I hope. He's my favorite. Bruce Campbell. This is one of those guys, the king of the B celebrities. A friend of mine actually got his autograph on a saxophone, and he just as you'd expect, quick as a whip, he just wrote, "Practice safe sax." You gotta love him. Bruce Campbell, a.k.a. Ash. He comes down to the ring, once again making his debut. He's 6'1", weighs 235 pounds. And that is about as good as model as it gets. If you didn't notice, we're also in the Evil Dead arena. So we're just going all Evil Dead. I mean, it's my birthday, and I'm a Halloween nerd, and yeah, it's only August, but you know what? I already purchased my Halloween costume, because that's how I roll. So it's my birthday, and once again, we're just going to go ahead and do a bit of a Halloween preview because I can't wait. So, of course, we have Ash, and then we have another man making his debut. There he is! Jason Voorhees! Coming down to the ring, he stands 6'6", weighs 275 pounds! And not only is he making his debut, but you know what? I felt like since we're doing such a Halloween-themed matchup, we've got to do it as a casket match. Bum, bum, bum. So, casket match, only our third time on the channel. If you haven't seen this before, do the thing, like, subscribe. I am Nick, and we do one-and-done matchups here. And guess what? We just have the AI duke it out. I don't know what's going to happen any more than you. We just set the stats, and we just let the combatants go at it. So tonight, I am always excited. I'm not gonna lie. I only do this because I have fun, so I'm excited. But this one in particular, I felt like I needed to do because I only found out maybe in the last year. It was maybe around last Halloween, probably, possibly afterward. But I feel like I can't remember who it was that said it. Someone in the Jason franchise, official, basically said that Jason is a Deadite, which just ties him into the Evil Dead universe. So these two truly should face off at one point. I don't know in a movie, I don't know in a series, who knows? I loved the series. Honestly, I don't know which I like more, Ash from Army of Darkness or old Ash, because there's just more comedy with an older Ash. But Bruce Campbell, he's the man. But again, casket match. No pinfall submissions or countouts or DQs. You just got to put your opponent in the match. Or in the casket. You got to shut it to win the match. And that's about it. Sounds easy, right? No, it has been very difficult. This casket is the most spring-loaded casket you will ever see. So very appropriate for Evil Dead, incidentally. I mean, I would imagine Deadites just popping up. I swallow your soul! You know, just they just pop right out. But this is kind of the ultimate Deadite. Oh, and I love it. Ash just charges in and immediately lands a quick Hurricane Rana. I didn't expect that kind of agility, but the thing is that you know Jason Voorhees, his whole thing is that he just takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Am I right? Oh, wow! But Ash showing off his agility right now. And, of course, it is a casket match, so that just goes to, without saying that there will be weapons. And Ash is, of course, a weapons expert, so he shop S-smart. And looks like Ash is looking down, he found on aisle 1 a sledgehammer. You know, always handy with the tools. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, Sam Raimi's probably my favorite director. I went to film school, I got a degree. I have a job in the industry. Yeah, that's right. I don't just do this for fun. I have a somewhat vested interest. I spent money to learn about this stuff. But, not gonna lie... Oh, wow, what was that move? Once again, go for the Hurricane Rana. But it looks like he may have fouled it up a little bit. But that's exactly in the pedigree of what I expect from Ash Williams. He's gonna maybe hurt himself in the process, but he'll get the job done. That's what he does. But yeah, again, Sam Raimi, easily my favorite director. I mean, independent, like, he's just one of those guys. Okay, here's a way to put it. Sam Raimi is to directing what, like, the Foo Fighter is to, like, garage bands. You know what I mean? They both kind of just started at the bottom, now we're here. Practical effects, yeah, you know, cheap horror films, but that's where you cut your teeth in the film industry. You know what? That's why there's so many horror films. If you didn't know, that's why they're kind of near and dear. Oh, hey, look at this! Immediately, Ash is the first one to get Jason inside the casket. How appropriate. And now he's just got to close that spring-loaded casket, and I knew it was going to happen. Boing! Knocks him back into the ring. I only wish we had Bruce Campbell here to narrate. His voiceover is largely the reason I love Ash so much. If you didn't know, I mean, probably some of your best, your favorite quips and sayings were probably from Bruce Campbell / Ash. If you ever played the Duke Nukem franchise, it's pretty much a dead ripoff. It might as well have just been an Evil Dead franchise. You know, I mean, they made him blonde and gave him sunglasses, but all the things he says, that's largely Ash. Although, you know what? I will give credit where credit is due. Good old-fashioned... Oh, look at this! We're having a triple German suplex and 3! Oh, good camera shots. Good job, camera one. Again, you gotta give props to your team. I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, work hard to bring these things to our homes. You know, put it on television. I've been a camera operator in like a newsroom setting. I've never done it in a sports or a wrestling setting, but I imagine it's much the same. It's high stress, no matter what you do. Oh, no! Now Jason finds himself with a weapon. Of course, he's very familiar. He more goes for bladed weapons. Wow, look at that drop kick. The chops didn't even shake Jason. It's like, he's got a mask on, I guess, but, man, that was impressive. But yeah, Jason definitely prefers the bladed weapons. Ash, I would say the same, but he's, of course, got his metal hand. And again, this is one of the best... Probably, I mean, both of these models, some of the best models I've seen in 2K24 is what we're playing. So once again, thanks again to the community. Any of the, I hope one day the creators of these characters will actually watch the channel and leave me a comment, because I would love to give you props where props is due. Just leave me a message. Oh, elbow drop from the top rope to the outside. Ash does a little macho man. Ooh yeah. I love it. He'd be like Ruby, Ash. He's got all them one-liners. But yeah, I was gonna say who I need to give props to as far as one-liners is concerned. Good old Roddy Piper, and the oh gosh, They Live. That's a classic, another horror movie masterpiece. But that's one that, man, I'm here to kick butt and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. That's just classic Roddy Piper. He's up there in my faves. He's in my top 3. What's your top 3, or maybe your top 4? What's your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers? Leave me a comment. Maybe if there's a consensus, because don't get me wrong, I love superpowered wrestling. It's SPW for a reason, but I also love nostalgia. And I'd love to get some old-fashioned wrestlers in here. Maybe we'll just have to do one, like kind of black and white era, or maybe like 80s era match where we just have some old wrestlers in. Oh no! And as I'm talking, Jason now has Ash Williams inside the casket, but apparently being distracted a little bit. He's not really known as a thinker, the old Jason. He gave Ash just enough time to catch his breath, which Ash, honestly, that's one thing you can't let him do. That is one guy who he takes a lot of damage and he recovers quickly. I mean, he cut his own hand off. He's pretty hardcore. You can't fault him for that. Oh, this time he once again gets caught by that spring-loaded casket. It's almost like, who's making these things? You figure a casket, if anything, you want it to stay closed. Oh! Just big running body splash from Jason, using that mass to his advantage. Oh! Looks like a reverse choke slam. Oh no. Calling Ash to his feet. What does he have in store? Oh no! Once again, just flinging him around. Ash is stunned inside the ring. Thankfully, there is no pinfall. There is no countdown. Oh! But Ash counters! And manages to get, once again, Jason inside the casket for the third time. But oh, Jason recovers too quickly. Again, that's kind of what he does. Jason never stays down for long. I mean, fill him full of lead. I mean, hit him with a car, chop him into pieces. It doesn't matter. He'll just keep coming somehow. He'll figure it out. It's kind of what he does. That's why he's a Deadite. That's why this match needed to happen. Oh! Ash. But, just one of my favorites. That scene in Evil Dead 2 where he's just beating himself up with his hand. I loved that Doctor Strange brought that. I mean, it's because it's Sam Raimi, of course. Oh, powerbomb inside the casket. That was incredible. But I love that Sam Raimi brought it back and kind of reenacted that scene. That just made me happy on the inside. I felt all the warm fuzzies. But now, come on, Ash. I need him to get outside. There we go. So it looks like each one is been put in the casket several times. Each one has found their way out of it. Each one has benefited from the high-strung strings. Oh, no. Oh, Jason with a shovel. That feels very appropriate. Oh, landing multiple shots to the spine. 3, 4. Oh, finally, Ash manages to get out of the way. Oh, just to take one upside the face. I always saw his eyes roll back in his head, and he just, of course, made that comical grin. Man, how many shots can one man take at this point? Ash, he's going to have multiple contusions. He's probably going to have softball-sized welts on the side of his head. Look like he did when he got sucked inside the Necronomicon. Klaatu, Verata, Oh no, I may have just jinxed him. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, Ash now, inside the casket one more time. Will he be able to fight out of it? He took about, I don't know, 10, 12 shots with a shovel? Hard to keep track. Jason, definitely the stronger of the two, I think. Ash is resilient, and he has the agility. But man, and he might just have the X factor because he's one of those guys who I don't know how he manages to continue sometimes. He just has that. I mean, he may not have superpowers, but if charisma is a superpower, he's got a 20. Oh, lands a spinning uppercut. Jason having to climb the turnbuckles basically in order to get back to his feet. Man, this model of Ash is just incredible. It's like I recognize his facial expressions. Oh no! Is he going up top? Look at this! Little bit of... Oh! I was gonna say old school, but no! Instead, dislocating the shoulder. Trying to take Jason Voorhees' strength out of the equation. Oh, once again! Going right back to it. Look at this! Oh, and this time, a shoulder lock, flinging him across the ring. Ash, oh, what has he got in store? Now going up top. Does he have time? He does! Drop kicks him from the top. Ash is definitely feeling it right now. What has he got to do, really, to keep Jason? Oh! He goes for the low blow. That answered my question. Thanks, Ash. I was wondering what you had to do, but oh! He goes low blow with the metal hand, and then he goes up top with the metal hand, knocking him into next week, landing him, I mean, at least knocking him unconscious just long enough to get, finally, that weapon in hand. Once again, he is shopping S-Mart, and he is laying the smackdown. Multiple shots, kind of returning the favor, I think, from that shovel attack earlier, but now he has Jason stunned. Look at this. Flinging him over the top rope into the casket. Does he have enough strength left to keep it shut? Jason is stunned, but inside the casket, and we all know you can't keep him down long. There he is, crawling from the casket like we've seen so many times before. I don't know how many movies he's had. Was it 12, 13 times? Has there been 13 movies of Jason? Leave me a comment if you know. I'm actually curious. Oh, another spinning lariat from Ash levels Jason. And Ash going up top once again. What does he have in store? Frog Splash! Oh, huge Frog Splash. Stuns Jason once again. Oh, and he goes back to the sledgehammer. I'm loving this. Everybody meet at McDonald's because I am loving it. Oh, drop kick to the face once again. Ash, relentless. Once again, sending Jason into the casket. But will it be enough to finally keep it closed? I mean, what does he got to do? I mean, again, he's dealing with a deadite. Jason, oh! He has done it! Ash Williams has done it! Ah, he has put Jason back in the coffin. Oh, I love it. This is so good. Ash Williams. Come get some. Ash Williams looking large and in charge, making his successful debut on SPW. I cannot wait to have him in another match. What do you want to see? Let me know. I'm not gonna lie, I've already got some horror people down the pipeline. I may or may not have some Pennywise. Probably got some Chucky. Trying to work a little bit of everybody in there. It's coming up on Halloween, and so let me know what you want to see. But either way, I couldn't be happier. Thanks again. Happy birthday to me. Thanks for watching. Do the thing, like, subscribe. It would be a bit of a present to me, so I appreciate it. But yeah, well, this is just my fan request this week, or of course tonight, but we're going to continue with this in the coming days and weeks. So stick around, do the thing, and obviously the algorithm will let you know when stuff's coming up. And hopefully you'll be tuning in next time. Until then, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you then.